And rivers are rising today throughout North Carolina as all this rain from Florence rushes downstream. The death toll from this storm is now up to 31 across several states.
Overnight, tornado watches across Virginia. After powerful twisters left debris over an 18-mile stretch from Richmond to Chesterfield, down trees, flipped cars, shredded buildings.
It's picking stuff up.
One person died at this flooring business.
We have no words. They're our neighbors, and to have them lose somebody so close to them, it's just heartbreaking.
The tornado's remnants of Hurricane Florence still packing a punch days after landfall.
It's just been crazy.
In North Carolina, rivers are rising after days of torrential rain. Huge swaths of the state are underwater, roads impassable, communities cut off.
Catastrophic flooding and tornadoes are still claiming lives and property.
This tour boat operator from Florida found a pregnant woman and her family desperately clinging to a tree.
Come to my voice!
After the raging floodwaters swept them away. The small town of Lumberton was ravaged by Hurricane Matthew 2 years ago. Now it's devastated again. We were there as the Coast Guard evacuated Lindsay Smith and her 2 young boys.
Water's still rushing into Southside and West Lumberton, so they're getting it pretty bad too.
So it's not over.
No, this is just the beginning.
Hundreds of thousands of people are still without power.
We woke up this morning and the water was right there on us. It was coming in right there.
But amid the heartbreak, signs of hope. As rescuers find those who could not evacuate.
Boy. There you go, good boy.
Dry land never felt so good.
Here in Fayetteville, the Cape Fear River is expected to crest at almost 62 feet today. That would be a record. Some rivers are expected to stay above flood stage until Saturday. Holden, Savannah.
All right, Gabe, thank you.
All right, let's go to Dylan, who's in for Al. Where the storm is headed next is the question on everybody's mind. Hi, Dylan. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. And the storm is heading into the northeast, and that's why we do have flash flood watches and warnings in effect all across New England and stretching into eastern Pennsylvania and down through Maryland and into Virginia, too. Keep in mind, the thunderstorms and the heavier downpours we see are all still tropical in nature because it's the remnants of Florence. So these could produce about a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall in a very short period of time. So looking across the northeast, all those yellows and oranges and reds, that's the real heavy rain we're seeing through southern Vermont and New Hampshire, out towards Albany and moving into eastern Pennsylvania. Even though the rain has ended in North and South Carolina, there are still 11 rivers in major flood stage. So that's why we're still going to see these overflow their banks. Looking first at the Little River at Manchester, North Carolina, it is above record high flood stage. And look at this, it stays above flood level all the way into the start of the weekend. The Cape Fear River, as Gabe just mentioned, is close to about 62 feet. It will stay above flood stage until about Saturday, when finally it will go below its banks. In the northeast, we're looking at perhaps up to 3 inches of rain in some areas. Again, that could lead to some flash flooding, but the river concern and that flooding in North Carolina will remain an issue all week, guys.